Welcome to another exciting edition of the Step Out with Oscar Bimpon. And it is a Thursday, and Thursdays we always bring you powerful topics that are designed to really shape your life, shape your vision, cause you to believe again. And tonight I have got another powerful guest coming all the way from Canada. And before I introduce him, I'm going to really talk about some of the sponsors of this program. Now, this program is sponsored by Train to Inspire Consultancy. That is your business training and consulting firm. Train to Inspire also work with schools, colleges, and universities in relation to the personal development of the school. Also, ALS Global Shipping and Logistics, your trusted import and export company based in Accra. ALS says if you are stranded at the port, call them and they'll sort you out. Also, ZPay Ghana Limited, your remittance and mobile money company based in Accra. They just launched their USSD code for mobile money, and that is *270#. Just dial it on your phone and register for ZPay mobile money. Then also Hills for Sure. That is your car leasing credit for your car leasing company for every credit. Wheels for Sure says it doesn't matter your credit history. You can walk out of the garage with a car of your choice. Wheels for Sure is based in the United Kingdom. They've got powerful deals and very good deals for everyone, especially key workers, that is those working in the NHS. So if you are really stranded during this COVID season, if you are not getting the opportunity to drive the car of your choice because the system is punishing you, what you need is Wheels for Sure. Now, when it comes to Wheels for Sure, just quote T2I 2020 when you call them, and you are going to get a very good deal. Also, if you want to contact any of our sponsors, their numbers are scrolling on the screen. Just take them and contact them. Also, if you want to really sponsor any of our shows, take the number for T2Y TV UK or Train to Inspire Consultancy, and we are going to work with you. We always say that a lot of small and medium enterprises cannot go to mainstream media to advertise. Come to us and we are going to go with you. Also, as a consultancy firm, that is Train to Inspire Consultancy, we are going to help you to position yourself in the marketplace. So you are going to buy one, get one free when you decide to work with us. Also, if you want to support what we are doing, last year we interviewed young people across Africa and in diaspora, and the idea is to really inspire other young people to really believe that it can be done. We have got projects that we are doing in Africa. We have got mentoring programs that we are doing. Also, we are working with a lot of schools as well in terms of the personal development of the students. All these things, it demands resources. And trust me, if you are sitting somewhere, if you are watching this and you say, look, Oscar, you and your team, you are doing a very good job. I want to invest in what you are doing. You are more happy to talk to us. Take the number for T2I TV UK or Train to Inspire Consultancy and connect to us. Support can be any form. Don't ever think support is always money. But if it is money, it's also a plus. Now, for those that are watching us for the first time, my name is Oscar Bimpong, and I'm your regular host for all the Step Out TV programs. And for the Step Out TV programs, we have got the Step Out with Oscar Bimpong, where we interview expert consultants, people doing exceptionally well in their communities and talented people. We have got the Step Out SME Focus. We have got the Step Out SME Focus. This is where we interview. Business owners and showcase their products and services. Also, we have got what we call the Step Out Youth Impact Zone. This is where we interview young people between the ages of 12 to 30 years doing exceptionally well on the continent of Africa and in diaspora for them to share their stories, for them to discuss pertinent issues that is affecting young people across Africa. And last year we had an amazing journey with some powerful young people that are really changing the narrative on the continent. And lastly, we've got what we call the Step Out Authors Corner. And this is where we interview authors that are doing exceptionally well in terms of they've written books, but they don't have a platform to share their books on. Come to us, and we are going to give you the platform. Now, who do I have on the hot seat today? Who do I have on the hot seat today? I met this man that was about 3 years ago, and there was a lady. Actually, I don't want to mention her name. She was coming to be interviewed on an FM station that I was working at, and this man came to see this lady, and the lady was my friend. So when we finished, the lady was really begging this man in code that, look, can you cook for us tonight? And I was like, what has cooking got to do with this young man? This young man should rather be working in the bank or something. But the lady started talking about how his food looked, how delicious it was. And trust me, this man, since then, I've been following him, and he's doing a very good job. I call him the international chef, and he's the CEO of Loso's Kitchen. He is in the person of Chef Loso. Please welcome to Step Out with Oscar Bimpong, and you are live on T2I TV UK.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Live from Toronto, Canada. How you doing, Oscar?
I'm very good. Yourself?
I'm doing amazing.
Wow.
We're in lockdown, so our spirits is low down.
Yeah,
and and the curfew. So, but other than that, we're on good spirits.
Yes, exactly. We don't have choice. We have to make the best out of whatever situation we find ourselves, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, your topic for tonight is more based on what you do, and that is we're going to talk about your passion and your journey as a chef. Yes. Now, let me go straight to business. Who is Chef Loso in your own words?
Chef Loso is an international award-winning chef. Basically, Chef Loso is one of the most hardest working chef, I would say, basically like around the world. Wow. That's who Chef Loso is as a person.
Wow. That is an international chef, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about growing up. How was life like?
Growing up, life was pretty much just like any other ordinary person. I was born in Germany at a young age. My parents sent me back home to Ghana. I was raised by my grandmother, which I was very lucky and fortunate to have in my life. She taught me a lot about life, also helped me a lot with my cooking. And, that was pretty much my growing up from Ghana. Then I migrated to Canada, Toronto, which I've been for the last 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my growing up.
Wow. So, like growing up, cooking, is it your family that is good in cooking, or it is just you out of the blue that is exceptional when it comes to cooking?
I would say a little bit of my family because my grandmother, one thing I didn't mention, my grandmother sold meat at the market, so that brought me around the market, which I got introduced to a lot of different type of food and stuff. So grandmother cooked, my cousins cook, my aunties cook, and my uncles, they dabble a bit here and there. So it's a family thing, but it's more of a little bit of family and a little bit of more my personal trait too.
But when did you realize that you can cook?
I realized I could cook when I got a scholarship to go to cooking school, which at that time and even at that age, it wasn't common thing at a young person that started getting such a big scholarship to go to school to pursue professional cooking at that time. So that's the time that I realized, okay, maybe I have something special that maybe I need to tap into more,
Mm.
because cooking wasn't actually my first passion or even like my first love. I just happened to be more excel in cooking once I just decided to take it more serious. It was actually fashion. That's where my first love was.
So why all of a sudden everything now to cooking? Why would they even give you a scholarship? Because
As I said, the
what would
meals that I was cooking, the meals that I was cooking, the tastes, and that's just what I was just doing with cooking itself. It wasn't really. They have come across stuff like that, and they can see when you're onto something special. Because the thing is, most chefs they can cook, but me, I'm like a two-way chef. I cook and bake. So with that talent, they feel like, okay, if he went to school and they polish him up more, or open more avenues for them as a company and me as a person for me to grow. So they're like, why not just invest in them and see how much you could grow and how much you can help us grow. So I ended up going to school and ended up staying at that place for almost like 5 years. So
wow.
I went to school for 2 years, then after did almost like 3 years there, all because of what they saw in me.
So which people gave you the scholarship?
I was a chef that I was working with. A friend of mine introduced me to. He was a executive chef at a golf course, and you know, as I said, he just saw that like the compliments was coming in. Then after he's like, oh, there's a program. I just need to get into it. You're gonna like. And when I went, I was baking, but when I went to school, my technique more developed, and I learned more, and I was able to do more with it too. So now when I bake, it's not like, oh, baking just simple things. Now I could just take it all the way up there and just do things that I normally couldn't have done if I didn't have the opportunity to go to school.
So like when you look at Africa now, a lot of people are chefs, but they are just doing it out of pure talent without education.
Hmm.
What are you going to tell those people?
I would say, remember that's very unique. You don't normally you get it, but it's a once in a blue moon that you get a complete chef like that. Most chefs, as you said, is recipes and menus, so it pass on. You cannot change how a Caesar salad is made or Reuben sandwich is made. So some stuff, yeah, technique is there that they can perfect it, and it can be a natural talent, but at the same time, they probably still needs to enhance more for them to be able to do more with it. Cooking is not one way avenue, because you can make maybe a perfect filet mignon, or you can cook a perfect jollof rice. It doesn't mean that when you're maybe baking a tiramisu or making a cheesecake is gonna come out the same. With cooking is very weird. So the ones that are like could do without out of school, it's like those talents is, as I said, once in a blue moon. It's normally not there. That's why I think they saw me, because I was originally doing it, but once they seen it, you could go to school and bring it more up. But natural talents is there too, which is very good, and we need more people like that too, because then once we find those are the ones that we need to help to expand and be able to do more with it. And I've seen those, and I believe I had the conversation with you, like the group of men they call Men's Cook. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking to you. They have about 6 different chefs, and some of them specialize in baking, and some of them just specialize just actually just maybe perfecting in rice, and some of them just make the soup, and some of them just make the stew, and some of them I don't even think they've been to school. I was just talking to a friend of one of my that works with them, and he's like, oh, he's actually in school now. So
Mm.
those is there too, as we said.
So you said initially your passion was fashion, and it came up this chef thing now. Now, I want to really help clear the minds of some people. Now, I've seen a lot of young people that will come to me and say, Oscar, I'm good in this, I'm good in that. I don't know which one to choose. What are you going to tell them?
What I would tell them is follow your passion. Um, Whichever one that makes you most happy is the one that I think I'll draw towards it. If both of them makes you happy equally, then I think you can still pursue it, but it's just that one might take more time than the other. There's no nowadays, as they said, the more you know, the better it is for you. So if you could juggle two careers, I think that's something unique and you can benefit off. But as I said, if you really have to decide on one, decide on the one that you love the most. And I think that's the one that makes you happy, will make you the most happy. Because they said if you're doing something that you love, it doesn't look like you're working, and you're always gonna be happy. And making money will follow because you're just doing something that you truly love.
Mm, mm. And I agree with you on that because if I don't love what I do, probably I would have given up long time. So
Yes, I believe it. And you're a very excellent generalist too. I've been around you. I've seen a lot of your programs, and you do an amazing job always.
yeah, I'm trying to do
So
my
the
best.
passion is there.
Mhm. Yeah, but I think you are making a very good point because look, and I think sometimes too people around you can support you because I think I read a story of Usain Bolt and he was very good in cricket and also good in athletics. Now it was his teacher that told him to drop cricket and go for athletics. So sometimes maybe the people around you can also spot which one you are good at and help to direct your path. So yeah, and as you said, the one that you think is your passion, you just go for that one, and I think it is going to be history. Um, Now, the first time that you cooked, maybe for a big audience, how was it like? Were you thinking, are they going to like it or not? And what was the response? Was it also a form of motivation for you because of the response that you got?
Yeah, actually, I remember this. This is probably back in 2013. It was like a breakout party. We're doing a wedding, like 400 people, or I believe like 500. So it was a big audience. Toronto, the whole Toronto was out.
Mm,
So, and Toronto, Canada is where I based. The whole Toronto was out. I had my chefs. We're all motivated. We're ready to go in. So we went. We did the groceries to cook for 500 people. That's crazy. And
mhm,
it's at a wedding, and it's plated. You have to plate everything. So we really have to go out. So we went out. We got everything in line. We came. We did all the cooking. We did. So in cooking, there's always at foremost. There's always three levels of seven. So you have your starters, which will be your appetizer. So your starter or your appetizer. Then you have your main. Then you have your dessert.
mm,
So we do the starters. We send it out. Everybody's going crazy. They're loving it. We're like,
mm.
okay, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Wow.
So the starters is good, which they had like shrimps, chicken, the salad, which was all plated beautifully. They loved it. Then now we have to send the mains. So we killed the starters. Now we got to go to the main. So the main, we made sure we're serving steak. The steak is the protein, and chicken is also the protein. So two different meals, and we're just doing all of this up plated. So imagine maybe doing 200 chicken and 200 beef. I mean steak. So everything is already lined up. It goes out. Compliments start coming in. People like, oh, we thought the status was like head blowing, but the steak is on point, the chicken is on point, the mash is on point, everything's on point, the veggies, all the gravy.
Mm,
So from then on, the whole trying to start talking. Oh, the wedding the night before, Chef Loso, he killed it. People's mom was still talking about it. So from then on, then we know that like We have the city on lock. From then on, I did like 5 barbecues every summer, and it was a sold out barbecue. We get about 400 people coming out, or even more, every summer, and it was like incredible feedback. So with the city there, we have it on lock when it comes to cooking.
Wow, wow, wow. And which people are your target market when it comes to your cooking? Because one thing I've seen is that when you see a Nigerian chef, sometimes they are only used to only Nigerian food. When you see a Ghanaian chef, they are always used to only Ghanaian food. With you, which people are your target market? For example, you're talking about barbecue. White people cannot take spicy food, right? So
Mhm.
when the chicken is spicy, they struggle to eat it. How are you able to really stand out, and which people are your target market, and how are you able to feed them?
As an international chef, my target is our market.
Mm,
So as you said, with like a Caribbean person, they're used to the heat. A person from Europe might not be used to the heat. So there's always a diverse. I don't give one option if I'm making a meal. I give them maybe two or three different so all ethnicity can be able to taste the food and still enjoy it at the same recipe that's supposed to be, if it was supposed to be hot or if it's supposed to be mild or supposed to be medium. So that's how I approach it. And
mm,
traveling all over the globe, that helps you too.
mm,
Because now, for example, if I'm in Jamaica, I'm eating hot Jamaican food. If I'm in France, I'm having something else that is not going to be too compelling. It might be sweet and dense and stuff. If I'm in Italy, I'm having pasta and I know that, okay, this tomato sauce is richer or this Alfredo sauce is more creamier. Or if I'm in America, I'm having a steak. I know that if I'm in a New York steak, supposed to have this much fat on it or that much dense. So if I'm cooking it, my ethnicity, my people, they probably like it well done, but maybe other people they like maybe medium.
mhm,
And the thing with cooking, sometimes you can't lie to people. People have allergies and stuff too, so you have to actually talk to people. The best way to cook for people, in my way, is to actually talk to them. If you have to make food for the masses, it's a
mhm,
hit and miss.
mm,
But if you're cooking for an individual, I'll talk to you. I'll be like, Oscar, what kind of food do you like? Oscar will be
mm,
like, hey, I like a little bit of
mhm,
hot, or
mhm,
don't make it too hot. Then I understand, okay, you need to bring it here and there. But if I don't talk to you and I have to guess, it's just like anything, right?
mm,
It's just
mm,
like anything. It's like a hit and miss.
mhm. Wow,
It's a
wow,
hit and miss.
wow. But how are you able to really put all this together? Because I think it's a very difficult task trying to know, because you're talking about different regions, different cultures, and for you today you are in Germany, the next day you are in France, the next day you are in Jamaica. I'm like, how are you able to cook for all these people?
As I said, it's also a talent, right? Because the more conversations you have with people, and the more I've been around this industry, the more I get to understand. Like the thing with people too, most people eat with their eyes. So once something looks good, they want to try it.
Mm,
And that's why I always get it. My presentations, I always make sure there's like off the wall. It's not gonna be dull that you're not gonna be like, oh, maybe you should. No, it's gonna be light. That oh, I have to try this food. How's this food not gonna be good? Look how it's looking. The presentation alone
mm,
brings the excitement out of it.
mm,
Because if it's looking that good, I want to eat it.
mm,
Ah, if I come across a plate, say a place spaghetti and it's well presented and it's well decorated, I want to try it. But
mm,
if it's looking messy, I want to be like, oh no, no. But as long as it's looking good, people always want to try it. And that's how they always get you. If you look at the food commercials, they're always sparkly. It's
mm.
never like, oh, the light is dim. They always want you to see it, right? So once you see the light, it's a complete sell. That's how you get them.
Because sometimes I want to block you on Facebook because some of the food that you put there, you just make me hungry. I'm like,
That's the thing
what
too,
is this
right?
all about?
Sometimes I have to mix it up. I can't always put because then my DMs get flooded. People are like, "Oh, Charlie, why are you doing this?" You know, they always tantalize it. I'm like, "No, it's not me. It's like when you're passionate about something, you're good. You want the world to see too."
Mm.
And me, as I said, Oscar, if I come back to England, me and you, trust me, the whole week
I'm telling
we're
you,
cooking on.
trust
We're
me, man.
cooking on.
Trust me. I can't wait for
We need
that.
to get this corona out of the system, and we need to get this traveling stuff back online. And
I know.
I can't wait to come see you guys. My whole family is waiting.
Wow,
I'm
wow,
long overdue.
wow, 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 wow. Yeah, but I can see last year the kind of travels that you made last 2 years and this year or getting to late last year, it's been very quiet. So I know what's actually going. Coronavirus has really slowed down so many things, but I think we will get over it. Now, so your first cooking is what really sparked that motivation, right?
I would say that. I would say that that first cooking was what did everything. From then on, then it was like, okay, people are looking at us. From then on, it was like more of like we have to do more.
Mm,
So we're even doing like TV episodes. We're doing interviews.
mm.
Um, I was getting more bookings. I was getting to travel around more like the city. Then after it became more international. So now like I'm getting booked out of the country in and out. I juggle between like staying here and staying there just to get work done. We're trying to work on like merchandise. We're trying to work on like cooking books. So everything is like juggled all over the place and we still have to get the cooking done. But it's been good.
So, for example, when you travel, let's say to Jamaica, who takes you there? How is it a party? What takes you there?
It's individuals actually,
Okay.
organizations, I would say. They will see the work and they will try to contact me, get the bookings. They'll pay for the accommodation. We'll work out the deal. You know, I have a rate because I'm not only international chef. I'm also like a bit of a celebrity chef. So I'm not gonna be more of like I don't have a open schedule. So even depending on my schedule, if there's availability and I have to put them in, they're all gonna cost money. So there's gonna be deposit and stuff. So yeah, it's always individuals or organizations that brings me out. My last trips that I've been there was individual and organizations that were doing programs that brought me there too.
Wow. So, which celebrities have you really cooked for, and what were some of the feedback that you got?
Um, Celebrities that I've cooked for, I've cooked for Sarkodie, I've cooked for Daniel Caesar, um, Kelly, um, Stormboy, Bisa, um, Amake, D Black,
Wow.
so many people, so many
Wow.
people.
Now,
One
when you talk of other regions, have you really cooked for some other people apart from Ghana?
Yeah, yeah. I've cooked for some of the international people too. That's why I said Daniel Caesar
Mm,
is a Grammy nominated international artist.
mm,
Um, Kelly, Wonder Girls, a world famous producer.
mm.
Um, with people, like I've done so much. I have stuff that I was supposed to do with like Wizkid and them, David Doe. Like I have stuff in the works. I have more stuff in the works coming, like the coming months. But because of Corona, everything is like on pause. But yeah, I have more stuff, like so much stuff coming.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, starting every business is very difficult. How were you able to really penetrate the market with Loso's Kitchen?
I was able to penetrate by first of all, it was the work ethic. I made sure that like I flooded the market. I was always working. Like so I was doing even like with charity wise, I was doing a lot of charity wise just to get my name out there. So when it came time to actually like do real business, I was already out there that people know me. So when I was setting a rate or I was charging for something, they're not gonna question it because they already worked to me in the past and they know like the type of chef that I am and how stuff is gonna turn out. So they will just will give me the work, and that's how I had the upper hand with that because without people actually knowing how your stuff is, they're not gonna be able to say, okay, you're asking for this much money, we're gonna pay you. And that's the thing with cooking. People actually have to believe that okay, he can actually cook and his food is actually what they say it is. So that's the thing. I already had the upper hand by doing a lot of work. So when it came time, people just gave me the opportunity to come and cook for them.
Wow. What were some of the challenges that you faced?
Some of the challenges was sometimes just too book. I can't. Clients probably need me out of the country, and I can't go because I have a gig that I have to do next week, and at the same time, my next client's trying to bring me to maybe a different country, and I cannot leave because I already have this contract that I have to do. Even though I have a team, sometimes I have to stay back and get it done. So some those are some of the challenges. Or sometimes when events get canceled, it's like you already bought the produce or got the items. What are you gonna do? You have to find a way to get rid of it because some stuff you can't keep it too long, right? So those are some of the things.
Wow. So a lot of young people start business and they face a little bit of challenges and they give up. What are you
Hmm.
tell them?
What I would say to them is nothing in life is, you know, m- like there's a famous say that says Rome wasn't built overnight. So with anything that you want to do, it's a dream, passion. You gotta pursue it and you gotta work hard to try to achieve it. If you think it's gonna happen overnight or you think you're just gonna get it easy, it normally doesn't come like that. It takes a lot of work. And there's a famous say also, anything that you want to be perfect, it takes about maybe 10,000 to maybe 20,000 hours in order for you to be saying, okay, I'm a professional at this. So they just have to be able to want to work, and that's where they can achieve something. But if they're not willing to work, then yeah,
Wow.
most businesses don't succeed because people don't want to work hard.
I've heard this statement from people, and they always say that when you start something, whether abroad or in Ghana, Ghanaians don't normally give support until you get to the top. What is your take on that?
My take on that is it's kind of true and it's not. We always want to do it back home, right? Because we think that if we have it there, it doesn't cost much to do it. But at the same time, you have to be able to be there to watch it too. So if you're not there, it's not really going to succeed. But if you're staying in abroad most of the time, it will make sense to do where you are at because then you will be able to keep an eye on it. Unless maybe you probably have partnership that you probably have a lot of trust that you could juggle back and forth and you could do it. Other than that, makes no sense.
Wow, wow, wow. It's quite interesting, but I believe that, as you said, it can be 50-50 can be true. In other ways, too, it's not entirely true. But I believe that we can do better when we see a young person starting something and we are in the capacity to support them. Then we
Yes.
go out there and support them, right? Yeah. So, with this vision that you have, what does the future hold?
The future holds a lot because I want to be able to be able to start not only be like Toronto based, but trying to take it globally. So I want to be able to start franchises so that I could create jobs for other people. I also want to be able to put out like cooking books, maybe series, because I have so much ideas when it comes to cooking, and also maybe like a line of set parts, my own knife sets. So my future is like busy and also trying to tap into other marketers that is not available yet in cooking. Like, there's so much ideas that, most people don't know. It's not always about the cooking. There's other aspect businesses to it too. Maybe a business that instead of cooking the food to the people, just send them the ingredients and you do a virtual classes and stuff, right? There's so much ideas because of Corona now, right? And there's so much to gain too. So for my future, like uh, the sky's the limit, and I just want to be able to do much, even if I don't start like tapping into like everything in like 1 year. Maybe you'll be a graduate thing every year. I try to check off one, then keep it going and keep it going until I hit all my pinnacles. So with me, like my future is just stack with ideas and like projects that I want to do that I'm gonna continue to do too.
Now, before we go, I just want to ask you this question briefly, and that is, a lot of young people, when they start a vision, they don't have a vision to really get out of the market that they're in. So, for example, some young people think that, look, I cannot send this my business to white people. Why?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the confidence. They cannot take it to other markets because they think that, look, where they are coming from, their background, like I'm in Ghana, how can I take my market to UK or Europe? Now, how can they build that confidence and change that mindset?
They say confidence is everything. You have to be able to believe in what you have, your ideas. Believe in your own ideas. So when it comes time for you to present it to people, you already believe in it, so you're not discouraged, and you'll be able to go out there and see what opportunities you can create for yourself. And if you don't do that, then nobody's gonna hear your ideas, and your ideas are gonna be stuck in your head. There's a say that closed mouths don't get fed. If you know you're good at something, and you're not pursuing it, and you're not putting it out there for people to see it, then nobody's gonna know. Oh, this guy is that good at. Oh, this girl is that good at this, because nobody's seeing it. So once you start putting out there, you have confidence. Okay, you see, the world already know I can do this. So when it comes time for you to deliver, to go to that board meeting, to present your business ideas, or for you to get there and say, okay, that's my portfolio and this is what I could do. That's where your confidence, gets shown and get brought out, because you already went there, you're already doing the work, you have come. You don't need no more confidence. Everything is there. You already showed up. That's enough confidence. You just have to believe in it that you're gonna get the position, or you're gonna get that business opportunity. But you always have to think positive too. If you have a negative thinking set, then when you go, you're already discouraged. Then when you get we don't have a place for you today, or we don't have an opening for you, you're not happy. But if you go and you're positive, you're like, I'm here, I'm gonna get it. That's everything, because you already have the confidence, you already have the motivation behind it, you're positive, and you're ready to go. So they say once you're positive about things, most of the times you never know, more things happen for you.
Mm. What are you going to tell any young person that is developing their talent but struggling to break through? What are you going to tell them?
What I would tell them is what I keep telling everybody. Just keep working at it. Would work, and just keep trying. It just will help you along the way. It'll build you up. Like you just have to keep doing the work. You try and something will happen. So you just have to keep doing work, and you gotta stay focused. Stay focused is the key too. If you're staying focused, then you're focused on one thing, and you can pursue it good, and you can go where you need to go. But if you're not focused, and your vision is just 2020, then well, it doesn't help. So
Wow.
focus and just work hard.
Focus and just work hard. And trust me,
Yes, sir.
we've been speaking to Loso's Kitchen all the way from Canada. We are having a powerful discussion about his journey from a local chef to international chef. He's grinding a stone of success. And trust me, he is an inspiration to a lot of young people. Trust me, I've enjoyed every bit of this discussion. And I hope everyone watching this have also enjoyed this. Now, before I go, let me give a few mention of our sponsors. This program is sponsored by Train to Inspire Consultancy. That is your business training and consulting firm. And for all SMEs and corporate entities, Train to Inspire is what you need for all your business training. Train to Inspire also work with students in relation to their personal development in second cycle institutions, colleges, and universities in relation to their personal development. Also, ALS Global Shipping and Logistics. That is your trusted import and export company based in Accra. ALS says if you are stranded at the port, call them and they will sort you out. Also, ZPay Ghana Limited, your remittance and mobile money company based in Ghana. They just launched that ZPay mobile money USSD code, and that is *270#. Just dial it on your phone to register for ZPay mobile money. Then Wheels for Sure, your car leasing for every credit. Wheels for Sure is based in the United Kingdom, and Wheels for Sure says it doesn't matter your credit history, you can walk out of the garage with a car of choice. During COVID-19, where a lot of people are afraid to take public transport, but you don't have a means or a good credit to buy a car of your choice, contact Wheels for Sure, and they are going to sort you out. When you call them, please quote T2I 2020 and you are going to get a very good deal. My guest has been Loso's Kitchen coming all the way from Canada. It's been wonderful having you, Losos, and I really enjoyed every bit of this discussion.
Yes, sir, Oscar. Thank you for having us, and it was a pleasure. I look forward to see you when I get to the UK.
Exactly. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man, for you to be in your apron, man. Telling my missus to set aside and try to, she will get so even more coaching, isn't it?
Yes. Our teacher stuff that with cooking they say you always have tricks, but once international chef comes,
Mm-hmm.
the bag of tricks and the goodies is just too much.
Trust me, man.
Because you might have desserts from all parts of the world that you never been, but I've been to.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll bring that excitement to your kitchen.
All right.
That's what I bring to most people's kitchen. So
Wow.
it's always good times to Loso's kitchen,
Exactly. And what is your last word to everyone that is watching, especially young people?
My last word to everybody that's watching, stay safe. Make sure whatever you do in life, also make sure you work hard at it. And I wish everybody more success and peace. That'll be my last word.
Wow. Whatever you are doing, make sure you work hard at it. I have seen a lot of people always saying that you need to learn to work smart. And I have a mentor called Reggie Cole, and this man is a very successful businessman. He said, Oscar, don't fall for that myth. It's good to work smart, but you need to add both. That is work hard as well. So
yes, sir.
Smart and hard at the same time. Especially when you are starting, you can never only work smart. When you get to the top, you can work smart, but you still need to work hard. So work hard and work smart as well. No. Don't ever think you can only work smart. No, that one can be fraudulent. So
has to go both ways.
I'm telling you, work both ways. Work both ways. It's been wonderful having you on the show, and trust me, I really enjoyed everything. Everyone that is watching us, please share this for somebody to have an opportunity to watch this program. My guest has come from all the way from Canada. and he is the international chef, Loso's Kitchen. That is Chef Loso. Thanks to everyone, and God richly bless everyone. On Saturday, I have got this guy coming all the way from United States. He is a bit of an elderly man, but he has been successful in business. And this man has got a story to share about his business journey. It will inspire you. Trust me, you can't afford to miss. If you are in business, if you are about to start a business, if you think you cannot do business, you need to listen to this man. And this man is now doing wonders in Africa as well, especially in Kenya, changing lives. He's got an amazing story to share. You can't afford to miss it. On Saturday, 8 p.m. GMT, I am going to have my guest here, and he is going to really add to what Losos left on Thursday. Thanks to everyone, and God richly bless everyone that watched us. Loso, thanks for your time, and God bless you.
Thank you, Oscar, and everybody. Have a good night wherever you are.
Thank you.
But in Toronto, it's daytime, so we're about to get the day started.
Exactly. All right. Take care. Bye.
All right, take care, everybody.
I am so excited because the Step Out TV shows are back live on T2I TV. And for those who don't know, Step Out is a series of interviews and motivational segments designed to bring the best out of you and your business. Therefore, we have the following TV programs. Our first TV program, which is our flagship program, dubbed Step Out with Oscar Bimpong, is designed to interview consultants, experts, talented people, and those doing exceptionally well in their communities. The second one is Step Out SME Focus. This is where we interview business owners and showcase their products and services. The third one is Step Out Youth Impact Zone. This is where we interview young people succeeding against all odds to serve as an inspiration to other young people. And the last one is Step Out Authors Corner. And this is where we interview authors to share what their book is about to the world. Join us every week. Like T2I TV on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube channel. To advertise or for further information, do WhatsApp +44 759 1152 983 or +233 55 580 3924 or email info@traintoinspire.com. T2I TV. We engage, educate, enlighten, and empower.